Hello and welcome to another Pro Cycling Manager Stage Editor Challenge video. And this time, you can see here we are in Bolivia. There you go, you see it now. And we are going to put the best cyclists in the world up what is maybe the most dangerous road in the world. That's right. We are going to create a race up Death Road, which is this road here, Camino del Muerte. Don't speak Spanish, don't judge. And we're just going to make the route now, start it in Caranavi, and it's going to come up here. If it loads, there you go, up the North Youngest Road. And as you can see, according to Rider GPS, we are going to be on a gravel climb, and we're going to go all the way up to Escapata. Let's give it a name, I don't know. Death Road Race, and it will load now, and we can maybe have a quick look before we start anything at the climb. There you go, 42 kilometers, 5.4%. That's going to be a really hard climb combined with the gravel. Death Road peaks at over 3,000 meters of altitude, and the road is less than 3 meters wide and gravel all the way, which will make it a really difficult climb for our riders. So we are just going to quickly create the stage, and it's going to be from Caranavi to Camino del Muerte. I believe I have spelt that correctly. Just going to do a quick check. Camino de la Muerte. Sorry, not Camino del Muerte, Camino de la Muerte. Region-wise, so we are in the desert, which is not desert, sorry, in a rainforest. So I think the best one's probably south, and we are in Bolivia. If I can find it here on the drop down, and we're going to load in our GPX here and create the stage. Okay, so we've loaded into the stage, and as you can see, it is very mountainous, and I think we're going to go straight into a quick time lapse of me building all these roads up. So as you can see, the route is done. However, it's really all the profiles quite jaggedy, as you can see. So I'm just going to go out, smooth out the route a bit, and fix any bugs. Okay, so we have smoothed everything out. As you can see, there's no more errors, so we should be good to start decorating, and we'll go into that time lapse right now. Okay, so we've loaded into Pro Cycling Manager, and here's the stage. As you can see, it's got that long gravel segment, and the climb 29k, 6.6%. That is probably one of the hardest climbs you would ever come across in this game. So we're going to play with a World Tour start list to get the best riders in the world. Obviously, we could pick UAE with Pogacar or Visma with Vingegaard, but I think I want more of a challenge. So I'll either go Roglic or Remco, both good stats, but I think I'm going to go Remco. He's got a good team to back him up on the mountain. So I think this team is already just giving us quite good. I like the look of that. I think we are going to go with Soudal Quickstep. So we've loaded in and it's very wet, and Remco is not on a great day. However, Landa has +2 on mountain, +2 on medium mountain. So I think we might split our leadership between Remco and Mikel Landa. See how it's ridden at the start, but I don't think we're going to have any benefit having a guy in the break on these steep gravel gradients. So we are about to drop onto Death Road. As you can see, I made a bit of a mistake, lapse in concentration, and 3 of my teammates have dropped off the back, so it's going to be a lot harder than expected. I think we're going to go for Landa here, just move him towards the front on this narrow gravel road. It's UAE and Visma Lisa bike at the front with a lot more teammates than us. As you can see, our 3 riders off back, some useful mountain domestiques as well, so we're really in a tricky situation at the start. So we've got 2 leaders here, so we could try and use both of them to create a tactical situation where we can maybe gain an advantage on these slopes, get a guy ahead, or I think most likely we'll just see which one can survive this relentless pace the most at the start of the race. So just on the first steep bit, and already we are struggling with this pace. It could be a very short day for our guys, as Vervaeke's struggling still. And Yates goes, Pogacar following, can't really split. Remco's going in to follow Landa. I think we're just going to take the front here with Remco and Landa on another steeper section, as the group is already whittled down quite far as we go by a signature piece of Death Road. So we're about halfway up the climb and there's an attack off the front. Vingegaard, Roglic, Geraint Thomas trying to follow Lipovic as well. We're here, Mas is behind, Petrago's behind. Where is Pogacar? He's right at the front. I think we can't follow this move. We're just going to have to try and pace our way back on this steep section, try and get past Vingegaard, Lipovic, Geraint Thomas. So the race just explodes, and it's the 2 Slovenians up front. Come on, we can maybe up the tempo a bit. We've still got a long way to go. And let's try and get back to the 2 best climbers on the day, it seems. Although Remco's nearly done. We're leaving the other 3 in our wake. It's actually been a great performance by Landa, even though he wasn't initially our leader as the initial plan. As we make our way back up through the field. Landa's got a puncher. Landa's got a puncher. Remco, wait. Remco, wait. This is not what we want to see. However, I think we may have recovered it quite well. We're still with Roglic, although we need to get this pace right back down as we crest the 2nd steep section. And we're nearly catching up with Pogacar here as Roglic is struggling. The gap is well down. If we can make this bridge, I reckon we can sit on Pogacar's wheel and try and just follow him till the end. But the gap isn't closing really quickly. Roglic just starting to falter now. Pogacar out the saddle. He looks like he's maybe just struggling a bit. as we've got a few steep sections to go on the death road climb. Come on, Landa, you've got this. I don't want to overextend. We need energy for the end. I'm just going to sit in Pogacar's wheel and try and follow him as long as we can. And Pogacar's cracked. Pogacar's cracking. Can we just put a pace on the front? Can we drop him on the top of the death road climb? We've got a bit of a gap. We've got an actual gap now. Come on, Mikel Landa. Let's ride this to the line. 6k to go. I think we can do this. This would be unprecedented. Though he looks like he's clawing back, we don't have much energy left. Either. And yeah, it's going to be a close battle to the line as we nearly finish the gravel section. Pogacar's edging back. This is best case scenario, though, off the front alone. But worst case scenario, that Pogacar is only 10 seconds back. We don't really have the energy to push him any further back. If we can just keep him out the draft. But we're literally 10 seconds apart. 12, 10. It's still 10. It's staying the same. I don't want to use all my energy before the top. I think Pogacar might be in the same position as me, just holding this tempo. Okay, putting a little dig. As he's keeping the gap where it is. I think we have to just... a small dig over the top. We've moved the gap up to 20 seconds. It's literally as close a battle as you could get over the top. Can Pogacar now come back on the road section? Or is Landa going to take it? Roglic is going to hold off Vingegaard for third most likely. Pogacar, time trialing behind us. We've got 20 seconds. It's falls flat uphill, then a little bit of downhill to the end. 17 seconds, 14 seconds. It's going to move up to 70 maybe. 12 seconds. He's closing it. But I reckon Mikel Landa is going to win on Death Road. Pogacar's going to come second. 10 seconds back. And Roglic is going to round off the podium. Here are the final results. As you saw when we played the stage, Mikel Landa finished first, just ahead of Tadej Pogacar. Roglic third, Vingegaard fifth. Remco Evenepoel survived to come fifth despite having a bad day. If you want to play the stage, I'll put a link in the description to the PCM mod, which is a website where you can get almost anything for Pro Cycling Manager mod-wise, be that jerseys, equipment, and of course stages. And you just put it into your game in the CM Stages folder, and it will come under an Il Lombardia variant. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment in the description if there's any cool challenges you think I should do, and watch the best riders in the world race. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.